In our previous tutorial, we had a discussion on how to use push and pull classes in our project. Now, in this video, we are going to know about how to use push and pull classes to become device specific. Stay tuned to our channel. Now there comes the second condition. If in case we make this change over here, that means all those block elements, those should be having their contents horizontally displayed in case of medium screens, but in case of small screens, they are not going to be horizontally aligned. Those are practically going to be vertically stacked one above the other. So what will be the scenario under this particular condition? So this will be the result if we are going to make this amendment over here. What it is exactly going to do? In this particular case, we have defined that for smaller screen device, our contents should be aligned left of its individual container up to that particular width of 70% has been provided to the container. Now, on the other hand, we have mentioned that for smaller screens, this individual block element, it should be shifted 6 columns to the right position. So, in the first case, we are nullifying the horizontal alignment of those elements in case of smaller screen device, but on the other hand, we are mentioning that it should be moving 6 columns to the right in case of a lower width device. Both these conditions are going to nullify each other, and that is why we can see this kind of disruptive result where only a single blocked element is being observed, as we can see. But this is not the ideal situation. That is why all we need to do in this particular case, when we are going to push things off in case of lower device width or in case of medium device width, then in those sort of particular cases, if we are going to change, if we are going to make these amendments over here, then we need to make the same amendment into this push and into this pull section. There it goes. So right now, if we press Ctrl S and get back to our project, we can see that for this particular smaller screen device, push and pull classes, those are not working. But in case if we move on to the medium screen device, we can see that the exact same push and pull function is working. Those classes are working in this particular cases when the screen is medium. The device width is medium scale. Now if we press here F12, we can see that everything is being assigned here. This H1, H2, call M6, row call M6. And here we can see that this call class push is being provided over here, and another class of pull is being provided over here, which says that the position is relative. So if we just uncheck this particular box over here, we can see that all those classes are practically not working, and we can see that the same order is been appearing over here as it should have been in case if we do not use any kind of push and pull. So that is why just close this code inspector panel and reload. And now we can see that for this medium width device has been specified in our code, in our instruction, that for medium width device, this particular red box, it should be shifted 6 columns to the right in case of medium device width screens. And this exact same thing is being depicted over here. If we had a longer device width, we can see that the exact same thing will be observed, the same result. The result will be the same over here. But in case of lower device width, we won't be seeing any these kind of changes. As you can see that we have not defined this for this lower device width. But in case of this medium device width over here, we can see that starting from this medium device width, for say it is 600 pixels, sorry, it's not 600, it's 601 peaks, and we can see that the exact same thing is being observed over here. There it shows the usage of push and pull classes right into our eyes. So this is the usage of push and pull class, and in the next segment we are going to know about Materialize CSS color components.